Hey guys, this week we're going to be taking a look at Atomfall, which is a game that I've actually been really looking forward to playing. It's made by Rebellion, and it has been essentially coined as Fallout in the UK. This is one of my most anticipated games, actually, of this year, although, apart from this quick little look, which I guess is going to be about half an hour to an hour, something like that. I won't be playing this for a while because I'm still fighting my way through Indiana Jones, which is absolutely fantastic, and Avowed, which also I really enjoyed. So this one is going to be deep into the backlog as is. But I thought, considering it's dropped, we could take a look at it. So, a nuclear disaster has left an area of Britain in tatters. Atomfall, a new survival action game, will see you explore, scavenge, craft, barter, and fight your way through beautifully recreated scenery in search of answers. Well, I mean, I'm certainly in, and luckily this game dropped on Game Pass, which is the gift that keeps giving. It's also Xbox Play Anywhere, which is fantastic because it means I can play it here in my commands station. I can carry it on my Xbox in the front room, and I of course can play it on my ROG Ally X. Apparently on the Ally X as well, it runs really bloody well. And also Indiana Jones, which is a very heavy, hard to run game, which I wish I did a quick look at when that game dropped. I've recently installed that on my Ally X as well, and that runs surprisingly well. Anyway, that's not what we're here to talk about today. Let's get into the game, shall we? Atomfall. Okay. Well, let's go. Looks like a Sea King helicopter as well. It's so weird seeing like British stuff in a game. You know, we're so used to, of course, seeing American stuff all the time. Like, stuff only happens in America, apparently, according to video games and movies. So it's always nice when it's, somewhere outside of that very familiar territory. And it's really cool to see something based around the UK. Now, story-wise, I don't know a lot about this game at all. Rebellion, they are famous for the zombie army games and the sniper elite games as well. Now, I did try years ago on the Xbox One to play one of the zombie army games. I didn't get into it. Maybe I should give it another go. Maybe we should do a tries of it actually. I can't even remember why it didn't click with me. I think we will have to check that out. Sniper Elite is also another series that I've never really tried. So maybe I'm missing out, who knows. So UI text can scale up to 200%. Would you like to set it to the recommended size, 85%, or keep it at 200? This can be fine-tuned on the next page. Jesus, 200%. I mean, to be fair, that's pretty good if you're on a big 4K TV in the front room, for instance, but on a monitor I think we'll be fine. So text scale, okay, so we can change all the colors, which is good if you have any kind of color blindness. We can also change color of the crosshairs, text scales, UI backplate. How cool. I do like having slightly opaque backgrounds. Yeah, okay, we'll go with that. Continue. Also, I have a very crunchy, crappy, very old keyboard here, which I haven't used for a long time, thanks to a cat. I've had this keyboard for 10 years, K95 Platinum. My cat has destroyed it by spilling something in it. And no matter how much I have tried, it's crunchy and not great. Doesn't matter, my fiance has bought me a new keyboard which will be arriving tomorrow, which is the Corsair K70 Magnetic Pro, which I cannot wait for. So, one more day of this terrible keyboard. Brightness is fine, that's fine. Which is a shame, because I absolutely adore this keyboard. I've had it for about 8 years now. Something else that has been stripped away from me by my cats. Never mind. Okay, yeah, this is all fine. Aim toggle. Right, aim on is a toggle instead of a hold. I'd rather it be a hold. If that means like look down sights, I'd rather that be a hold. Controller vibrations kind of redundant in the situation. Sprint toggle again. I'd rather just have that as a toggle or set up. If I am going to have it on, I'd rather that be a macro. Okay, whatever. Jesus. We'll have subtitles. We'll have subtitles on cutscenes. Yeah, fine. My God. I mean, I'm all for these accessibility options, but I'd rather them be in a menu and not, you know, in your face the second you start a game. Whatever. Yeah, so there we go. The Sea King. At least the civilian version, I believe, was called the Sea King. Not sure what the military version was called. So we have how to play. Fine, I suppose. New game. No options. There's options down there. It's hidden. It's hidden away. Apparently this game is like incredibly well optimized. Background frame rate. Ah, okay, that's interesting. That's a setting I've not seen before. So you can have the game set at a certain frame rate in the background. Huh. Curious. Again, that's a cool little thing I like to see. So, graphics detail. We will just set to ultra. And it's what else is there to fine tune? This monitor is HDR, but HDR is a bit weird. Async compute processes graphics rendering and compute shaders in parallel. I guess that's a good thing. We do want to reduce mouse lag. Now we can customize. So this game, although to me it looks very pretty here, I've seen a lot of reviews and things complain that it definitely looks like a last generation game. I don't have a problem with this because I think graphically we've peaked, and I'd rather a game look like this and run well than look like, I don't know, Silent Hill 2 and run like complete dog shit. That'll be fine. So we'll keep everything on. I wonder, wait a minute, is there a way to see the frame rate? I wonder, display. Do we have any performance metrics? Not seeing it here. Auto reload. That's an interesting thing to have. It's pretty good for people who often forget to reload their weapon after every engagement, which is more people than I'd like to admit. Yeah, alright then. Let's just dive in. You know, I suppose we could actually throw up some performance metrics if, you know, the Nvidia control panel was actually work, which it is not. 1 second. Okay. Now we can actually have some metrics. Let's just go for the standard stuff, I suppose. There we go, in the corner. And that is red, which is unusual. And now it's gone again. Lovely. Well, we tried, JPEG. Okay, so let's go new game. So, playstyle, Sightseer, Investigator, recommended is Survivor. Oh, it even shows us all the individual difficulty sliders here, which is curious. So, recommended Survivor. The classic Atomfall experience. I like that. The classic Atomfall experience. Yeah, I don't think this game's a classic yet, Rebellion. Balance between combat and survival. Well, you know, if that's recommended, that is what we shall go with. Do you wish to proceed with your chosen playstyle? The playstyle may be changed at any time. I like that. Cool. So if you fucked up, you can change it.
The pride of Britain, nestled in the picturesque Lake District, the state-of-the-art atom plant has transformed this rugged landscape into the envy of its northern neighbors. Scientific progress waits for no one.
public has nothing to fear.
The area will be reopened by Christmas at the latest.
The situation is more complex than was at first understood.
No military expeditions into the area have been lost. Where did you get such an idea?
Perhaps by experts. Oh, no more reconnaissance flights. The interference field is bringing down aircraft like clay pigeons.
Let me be clear. Our experts are monitoring the situation, and I would urge everyone to remain calm. The situation in Cumberland is well in hand.
Press X to doubt. Okay. So the event that they reference in this game is actually a real-life event. It did actually happen. But obviously this is very alternate history.
I need help. Who are you? What are you doing in here? I thought this place was secure. Where's Dr. Powell?
So, we are unknown mystery man, I guess, with explosive amnesia, because I guess that's always the way it is. So, we have multiple choice questions, which I like. This is a very Fallout-esque interface here. I like the way it actually tells us a little bit of context. Okay, so, I'm not sure. I didn't know how I got here. You're bleeding. Do you need help? Just tell me how to leave and I'll go. You know what? Let's be confused. I do like the way it tells us the emotion here.
You don't know. Lying here in a single bunker inside the quarantine zone, and you don't know.
No.
Yeah, but you listen. I'll help you. Explain what I can. But I need your help in return, all right?
I'm sure that's fine.
Quarantine zone around the Windscale Atom plant. That's where it all went wrong. The only way to Windscale is through the interchange. You'll need my key card. Or you'll never get in. There are people. Oh, God. People who will help you escape, but they won't do it for free.
Ain't that always the way?
So much blood. I can't think straight. There should be supplies nearby. Alcohol and rest. Stop the bleeding, please.
Okay, so first impressions, the voice acting is very nice. Visually, the game is very, very sharp. I think it looks good enough so far. Very well, I'll see what I can do. You can't trap me here. Maybe I should take the keycard from you by force. Alright, you know what? We're just going to help this dude because we don't know what the hell's going on.
Hurry, please. It hurts like the devil.
Uh-huh. Right, so yes, we know how to move. Controls are all pretty standard stuff. The game is running very nicely, but we are in an inside environment. So, I guess that's to be expected. This game runs really nicely. So, let's see if we can find some cloth. What have we got here? Old Hound Whiskey. Yeah, alright, mate. You muttering on to yourself there. We're just trying to loot the place for everything that's not nailed down. What? Okay, kind of annoying that like we've walked away to start looting the place, but he's still gibbering on like story. Ooh. A towel. That shadow's looking pretty cool, not gonna lie. Crate. So we've got cloth, alcohol. So there is loot. You have found all the ingredients. Okay. So crafting. Craft items from crafting materials. Find and learn new item recipes. Okay, I like. So recipe list. Just bandages, I guess. Oh, I like that. That scratches my brain. I like that little symbol there. I like the animation and the sound effects that are played out. I do always appreciate that. One thing that I really liked about Sea of Stars is when you was at a campsite and you was cooking, you didn't just click the button to cook the recipe on the screen. You actually had a cool little animation of everything cooking. Very similar to how that just played out. I enjoyed that. Okay, cool. Fine. Let's go. I am still annoyed that I can't bring up this Nvidia overlay. I'm not sure why. Full screen. Yeah, we want full screen. Oh, that's so annoying. PC gaming, huh? Sometimes things work. A lot of times they don't. You out there, pal?
A bandage. Please help me.
Well, we have one for you. Here, I have a bandage to stop the bleeding. I'll find this interchange for you, but you must give me the keycard now. Right, let's not worry about that. Let's bandage him up.
Thank you. Delaying the inevitable, I'm afraid. But at least I can think more clearly now. Here's my key card. It will get you out of here and into the interchange.
Okay.
It doesn't matter what else happens. As long as the truth of this place gets out. Here are my notes. Everything I remember. It's not much, but it's all I can do. Now listen. There's still every chance that something bad may happen to me. And you shouldn't be here when it does. If I can ever repay you for helping me, I will. But for your own safety, you should go. Leave me. Go now.
Yes, boss. I wonder if he's going to crop up again in the story.
Spark of kindness in this place. It may help me to survive. I hope so.
Okay, are you finished now? Good. So, this note belonged to the injured scientist I met. He's still talking, isn't he? He's literally still talking. Okay, the interchange. The secrets are inside the interchange. Do not forget the interchange. So, all about the interchange, apparently. You have the keycard to lift the quarantine lock. Modified keycard should open the interchange. He really likes saying that word. Find the truth. The truth is under the Windscale plant, and the way there is through the interchange. The truth must get out. Find somebody to help you escape. People will help you if you bring them the secrets. Okay, so basically he's given us a handwritten cryptic note that tells us nothing. Cool. Got ya. Something about an interchange? I don't know. Right, well, I guess there's only one way left. Safety is everybody's concern. Was everybody's concern.
Everything is a threat.
Everything's a threat, huh? Alright. Yeah, if I had to guess what the frame rate is, I would say we're well over 120 frames here. Alright, let's use our modified...
Protocol is in effect. This door must remain sealed. Emergency access has been granted.
Alright. New lead found. So, information and notes you find... Track leads to pin them on your map. So we have a map. Interesting. Alright. I guess we're going to track the lead. So, key items. We've got the modified key card. The UI is quite nice. At least so far. Backpack. Equip and use items from the screen. Assign weapons, tools, and throwables to your shortcuts for quick access. Oh, okay. So it looks like... So ammo is going to be very limited then. I'm guessing that's a shotgun shell. We could hold 20 of them. Rifle cartridge, 30. Arrows, 20. I guess that's automatic ammunition, 80 rounds. Pistol ammunition, maybe 50. Not much. Unless we can upgrade that, of course. Oh, assorted scrap. I'll have your scrap. I hope it's not radioactive. That would be awkward. Yeah, that is good enough. It is quite pretty. Right, so there is a door here. Let's... Oh, no power. Alright then. Well, we're not going to worry too much about that. Yeah, he was banging on about the interchange so much. It was like Laura's dad in D, the game, who kept reminding her repeatedly of her name. Madness. Ooh, hello. That's pretty. That's very pretty. So it sounds like we've got some badniks walking around here. Still no so this is like the junction box. I'm assuming we can get this powered up at some point. Maybe not now. Although that does rather look like a generator. So the subtitle has just told us that that is an outlaw over there. Probably don't want to get too close to him. Oh, he's actually threatening us. But he's not instantly attacking us. Was that because he didn't... Alright. Yeah, alright, buddy. I'm just passing through. Oh, we've got fists. Okay, maybe we can take this guy on, actually. Because at the end of the day, pal, I'll do what I want. You have been spotted and considered a threat. When the threat meter fills, you'll be attacked. Back off to lower the threat. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. So he'll only get upset if we get really close to him. Let's upset him. Let's warm him up. Fast melee. So C. And we can kick. Okay, that's fine. Let's see what he had on him. He's got some alcohol and some rags. Oh no, some alcohol and some scrap. We shall have these things. So, one of the things that I really like about these sort of games is all of the environmental storytelling and all of the exploration that we can get into. Big fan of exploration. Now, the map doesn't have to be stupidly large. It just has to have enough little nooks and crannies that you can really get into the environments and get sucked in. Barred for life. And this is something that I think Bethesda does better than any other company, at least in my opinion anyway. You know, with all the uniquely placed objects and items. We're not counting Starfield, alright? Starfield was... It was a game. I was very disappointed with that game. Stay inside. It wasn't the worst game that I've ever played, but... Yeah. Pal, don't think about going back outside. That bloody radio is useless in the zone, and fixing it will be the death of you. The outlaws are stiffy around now. Sniffing around. Stiffy? Where did that come from? Sniffing around now. They might have spotted me on my last trip. I have to go one more time. I think the keycard is finally working, and I don't want to forget where the damn place is before I can try it. I'll be back by morning. Stay inside. Powell. I wonder if Powell was the guy, scientist, that was just speaking to us. Oh, there's something over there. Glass bottle. So glass looks like a resource. I was wondering if a glass bottle was going to be something that we could throw, like a distraction object, but apparently it's not. So there are robots and things in this world. Okay, I like it. Anything to salvage? Doesn't look like it. Let's get out of here. Ooh. Or let's have a little mooch in here. More scrap. It is very dark. I'm assuming it's supposed to be this sort of dark. Hopefully we'll get a light or something a little bit later on, like a flashlight. Ooh, scrap. Jet Ace Logan Evil in Orbit. What? Ah. Comics. Jim Jet Ace Logan is an ace space pilot who protects the solar system from rogue aliens, smugglers, and other outlandish criminals, ably assisted by his stoic co-pilot, Plum Duff. Okay. Oh, you could actually read it here as well. You can actually read it here. So there are comic books to collect. I'm assuming that that's just literally a comic book. It doesn't give us any stat bonuses or anything like that. So there is a secret facility called the Interchange. Yes, we've heard much about this Interchange. Maybe too much about this interchange. Oh man. Okay, so I kind of see what they mean, like the skyboxes and things. It does look very Slattendale. It does look very flat. Oh. But it certainly does the job. What the hell is going on over there? I guess that's the wind scale plant. Alright, well, let's go see who's on the blower. Ahoy hoy. Oberon must die. I feel like we've walked into an episode of Transformers. What's going on here? Hello? Who is this? Who is Oberon? Yeah, cool story, bro. I'm sure we'll get right on that. Oh, view findings. Open leads. Oberon. I answered a phone to a mysterious voice on the other end. I don't know if it could hear me or if it was just a recording. Before the line cut off, the voice kept repeating a phrase, Oberon must die. Yep. Alright then, well, I guess we're not going to worry about that too much. It's like, this is beautiful and it's running smooth as butter. I'd rather a game look like this and ran oh, look at that. That's not bad, you know. That is very nice. Yeah, if I had to guess, I'd say we're in triple digit frame rates easily. Look at that. That looks cool. So I'm guessing that's kind of like the boundary up there. I don't know how big the map is. And I very much doubt we're going to find out here. That's going to be well beyond the scope of this video. The textures look nice. At least some of them. This is going to get worse before it gets better. Probably could have, found a much more optimal way down than, you know, breaking all of our bones. But it's fine. My God, this is stunning. This. Oh, hello.
Not seen you around this stretch before.
Hey up.
How do? Where did you come from then?
The bunker. I was unconscious. I don't know how long for. I have no idea how I got here. I mean, technically, we're clueless.
Blimey. You must have taken a knock on the noggin or something.
I guess.
Still, you're looking decent fettle now. Listen, if you don't mind my saying, you don't look much like a local. You didn't walk in. Well, from the outside.
This is a local shop for local people. There's nothing for you here. Questioning. Outside? Outside what? I was in a bunker. One of the scientists woke me up. I mean, yeah, let's be honest.
You what? Boffins all died when their atom plant went up in flames. Not seen any of them for 5 years.
Really?
Outlaws and loons round here now. And you'll want to give them all a wide berth. You poor bugger. You can't remember now, can you?
Nope. Okay, so hopefully we're not a loony, but where am I? What is this place? Just talk sense, will you? What the hell happened here? I can't remember anything. How am I meant to survive? Yeah, let's be curious.
This place? The quarantine zone. That's what the soldiers called it. Just sort of stuck after a while. It's this big old chunk of land inside the walls. They put those buggers up fast enough when it all went to clagging here. Name's Nat, by the way. Forgive me being curious of strangers. This place been off for years. There've been strange happenings. You have to be careful who you trust. Not civilized round here anymore, just savages that roam about. And a few survivors, like myself.
Cheers for the info, Nat. His the animation is a little bit, you know, about a generation behind, but the texture work and the character model looks very good. Also, the voice acting is good. So, what's behind all these strange happenings? Savages. Strange things. Like somebody calling you from a phone box.
You know what? Phones have been disconnected for years. Take a knock on the noggin, did you?
Not that one up the road, pal. I'm not mad. Somebody's been talking to me.
You're starting to worry me now. Hearing voices isn't a good sign.
No. The voice was real. It told me Oberon must die. Yeah, I think Nat's going to start thinking we're a bit of a loony.
I don't know what you're talking about. And I don't want to hear any more of it. Now, I think you should be on your way. Be better for the both of us.
Mm-hmm. Fair enough, Nat. I see you're reading War of the Worlds. Nice choice. The environments are very detailed. There's a lot of green. Everything is so sharp and high resolution. It's a far cry from the blurry, Vaseline-smeared mess that most games are these days. I mean, every leaf is just razor sharp. This is cool. Okay, I'm enjoying it. Old tractor. So, the phones are dead. However, we are the only person that's... Oh. Apparently had a phone call in years. Curious. Also, there's a dead person in a box. We're not going to question it. We're just going to, you know, nod and agree. After all, you know, we shouldn't disrespect one's culture. Glass bottle. Ooh, this is cool. I like this. This is fun exploration. I hope we're not robbing somebody's house. A grenade. Jesus. They just leave those things laying around. Oh, hi, pal. Whoa. Just like that. Let's equip the shotgun. Nice. Aim, fire, reload, check ammo. Alright. So that gives us... Oh, only 2 shells. Single shot. Well, it's better than now, I guess. Right. Oh, we can actually unlock this door now. Nice little bit of animation with the door lock as well. I like it. Okay. So, we can't check upstairs, can we? No. That's fine. Alright, well, farewell, Nat. It was a pleasure to speak to you. Enjoying some fine chit-chat in the countryside. Alright, let's take a little walk towards this conspicuous... Ooh, running, jumping, attacking, and other physical actions increase your heart rate. At a high heart rate, your accuracy decreases and you make more noise. So that's what that meter is. Like a reverse stamina gauge. That's interesting. Well, this looks quaint. Rather picturesque. Keep out. It's a little bit more ominous. Maybe this place isn't so friendly. Got a dried up river here with a lock gate. Water wheel. Uh-oh. This is... Oh, that's fine. That's fine. I thought that was going to be a lot worse than it was. Oh, the outlaws. Hands away from weapons. I am not taking my weapon away. Oh, so we can disarm the trap. Uh-huh. You're welcome to try. Come on then, love. Cheeky bugger. Come on. Stop dancing with me. That's what I thought. And then there was one. But we've got a cricket bat now. Now, I've played enough Zombie U to know that cricket bats aren't that much fun. So she doesn't have much. let's keep exploring. It's so weird to play a brand new release that's not stuttering and sputtering along. I think that's the best thing I can say so far. Good performance. So I wonder if we can get this water wheel working again. We are really low on health. Now, is water a resource or... So we need some more cloth. Oh, okay, so water is actually a resource. So it looks like we've got string, nuts and bolts, water, cloth, alcohol, I guess, and glass. Alright. Fair play. So that's barred from the inside. Mill entrance. How do we get in? I'm sure... Ooh. Stick together. I told you, Burks, to stick together. And the first thing you do is let Ted wander off on his own. And now we're a hand short. As I thought, I've made it very clear. We can't just go and get the labor... Oh, go to the labor exchange. Oh my god, that's dated this. And get a new man. You look out for one another like family. That's how we stay alive. I know Ted were an idiot, but that's not the point. See, spelling and grammar is almost as good as mine. So this is yellow. We've been trained to look out for yellow paint in games these days, especially Resident Evil. Got another tripwire there. Sorted scrap, we'll have it. Meat. I like meat. Let's get this door open. Not a huge fan of the whole hold the button down to search things and to do actions. Never was a big fan of that. Got a pint glass. Oh, Terrier 22 rifle, rusty. I'm wondering if the rust is the quality of the weapon. So is that also just a single shot? Yeah, I guess it is. Damn. Alright, well, at least we've got a couple of weapons already. I wasn't expecting to have so many weapons just thrown at us, but I suppose, you know, Fallout and things like that are very generous with the weapons. Although, if I'm being honest, I would say this is giving me less of a Fallout vibe and more of like a Stalker vibe. Alright, let's keep checking these buildings. We have a burning barrel. And we have a flatbed truck that is growing weeds, apparently. Alright. Looks quiet in here. Gunpowder? Ah, a torch. Fantastic. How does the torch work? Okay. So we can assign that to a shortcut. That we will. Right, this is our shortcut bar here. You know, we'll probably have that as 4. We want the cricket bat as... We don't open the menu. We want cricket bat as 1. We shall have that. The shotty is 2. And I guess that can be 3. Good enough. Alright. So the torch is interesting. It's an actual equipable item, which is fine. I don't mind that. Not like Fallout where you just turn on the Pip-Boy for the world's shittest torch. Now, I don't know if this torch actually has a finite amount of battery or what. Man, there are tripwires everywhere. Gun oil. That's nice to have. Ooh. That's a lot of dudes. Rifle ammo. Yeah, I think we're going to need that. and we have another John Steele, Special Agent. John Steele was a secret agent during World War II, but is now working as a tough, no-nonsense and private detective. In this story, he finds himself being drawn back into the international world of espionage by a case of blackmail and political intrigue. Yeah, I used to have a load of these old World War II comics back in the day. I think one of them was called like Warlord, and I forget now what they were called, but they were great. This science city better be worth it. So this is 16th of July, 1947. Julia, I've about had it with these government types. Isn't it enough that they brought my quarry from me? Must they come barging into my offices requisitioning paperwork before we're even out the door? This place they're building, this science city, better be worth it. Most of it is underground, and they need all the maps of the caves we have. God knows what they plan to do down there. Quite frankly, it can stay that way. All I ask is that they treat my quarry with respect. This is hallowed ground. We owe our livelihoods to this earth, and it won't end well for them if they mistreat it. Let me know how the sale is, when the sale is cleared and the funds are in our account. Roger Hobbs. Well, to be fair, you can't sit there whining about them mistreating your land once you've sold it. Unfortunately, me lad, if you sell it, you've sold it. It's gone. Alright. Let's walk softly and carry a gun. Keep out. Noise will alert enemies. Ah, so we can do takedowns. Stealth takedowns, we like that. Ooh, there's something in the car. Yeah, visually the game is definitely a little bit rough around the edges, but it's certainly doing the job. Oh my god, look, another tripwire. I don't know how we get skills, but we are certainly going to need to get that one because they are everywhere. And I'm going to assume if we disarm a tripwire or something, we will probably get some resources back for it as well. Man, I just spend hours here wandering around looting everything. I guess that's the point. We still don't have any kind of map. Or maybe we do. So this is Slattendale. That's the bunker. Wow, this place is huge. That's the bridge that we must have... Yeah, that's the bridge we saw there, because we could have gone up towards the bridge or down into the town. My word. Got some more cloth. Yeah, let's get out of it. Let's see if we can... Oh, look, we've got a... I can't remember what they're called now. Filbert. Oh shit. I think we made him angry by waving a gun in his face. It's fine. I don't know how well the stealth is going to work. Oh, not great, I guess. That's not great. Alright. Alright, guys. Now we can talk about this. I think we can talk about this. Luckily, they're not very good with their weapons. And we are literally stuck on a little shrub. Now, I'm not sure if this weapon is just inaccurate. Ooh, shot me through the wall. Okay, guns are obviously hyper lethal. Uh-oh. Oh, shit. Okay. Okay. This is questionable. This is... Yeah, we're dead. It's easy to get outnumbered. Try taking enemies on one at a time. That makes sense. Okay. So in the interest of time, now we've died, I might actually just leave it here. Because this has satisfied my curiosity. And this video has to be uploaded by 6 o'clock tomorrow morning. And the time is now gone 10 in the evening, so that's going to be a challenge. Yeah, that's Atomfall. Quick look. It looks really quite promising. Combat looks hard. The area looks very interesting to explore. In fact, I could have easily spent probably an hour going through that village if I was playing off camera. Probably would have spent an awful long time going through everything. I probably would have checked out that bridge as well. But the atmosphere seems cool. Story is... I have no idea, because we didn't have enough time to experience that. But overall, very positive. The game runs well as well. Like, they should get an extra couple of points on just for that. You know, it's sad that you have to give a company praise for their game actually working on day one, but, you know, we are in 2025 after all. Anyway, guys, we'll leave it there. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, till next time.